After a few years of fighting and defamation, of a battle between truth and lies, after all of the evidence brought to light by Johnny Depp and made that finally all of Amber Heard's lies were discovered, this trial finally ended. The verdict was made public on June 1st, and Johnny Depp was able to prove that he was defamed with a Washington Post op-ed Amber wrote. After all this drama between the two actors, there are some questions and issues that are not yet defined, such as what will happen to Amber Heard's career? Could it be that she won't act again? Or on the contrary, will she have projects waiting at the door? And much has been speculated about her participation in the movie Aquaman 2. Do you want to know all the details? Don't miss a minute of this video. The Depp vs. Heard trial concluded on June 1st. After their defamation trial, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are left to pick up the pieces of their careers. It remains to be seen how they proceed and how eager Hollywood is to hire them. After nearly 2 months of statements and testimony, Amber Heard was found guilty on 3 counts of defamation by Johnny Depp in 3 instances, while Depp was found guilty on 1 count of defaming his ex-wife through Heard's countersuit. Despite the fact that Heard and her legal team intend to appeal the verdict, the legal saga is finally over, for now. However, what's the next step for the actress? What about Aquaman? Heard is set to reprise her role as Mera in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, for which she shot the majority of her scenes in London in the fall of 2021. Even though many fans supported Depp during the trial, co-star Dolph Lundgren recently defended her after working with her for the 2nd time under Warner Bros. Even though Heard received some cast member support, her time as Mera may be coming to an end as a result of this trial. Following a meeting between Warner Bros. Executives, Amber Heard's scenes as Mera are set to be cut from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, according to reliable insider Casey Walsh. According to Walsh's rumor, Mera may die during childbirth at the start of the sequel, but the upcoming test screening will reveal more. During the trial of Johnny Depp, Heard admitted that after being a leading star in the first film, her role had already been cut. Will Aquaman 2 suffer in the absence of Mera? Mera, played by Amber Heard, received more screen time than almost anyone else in 2018's Aquaman as Jason Momoa's on-screen love interest. As Arthur Curry took the throne of Atlantis, the character was clearly set up for the future in the DCEU and the underwater franchise. Fans of the series may find her absence disconcerting, especially if it's due to an off-screen death that keeps her out of the film entirely. The film reportedly wrapped principal photography earlier this year, but with nearly a year until its release, reshoots to tie up loose ends are certainly a possibility. If this rumor is true, Warner Bros. Clearly believes that Heard's presence will hurt the film's overall gross, as many people did not support her during the trial. Removing her from the sequel could also keep her out of any marketing or publicity for the film. In contrast to The Flash, which stars Ezra Miller, who has recently been arrested several times, Heard is not the titular character in Aquaman 2. Regardless of their actions, WB may be forced to continue with Miller in The Flash due to their pivotal role, but Heard's situation may be entirely different as the franchise progresses. The release date for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is set for March 17, 2023. After all the drama that occurred at trial, neither Amber nor her legal team were happy with the outcome. Elaine Bredehoft, Heard's lawyer, has also stated that her client has been demonized in court and online. Heard testified on how the trial has affected her, calling it agonizing to relive her alleged traumas in public and to face death threats on a daily basis. "I am harassed, humiliated, threatened every single day. Even just walking into this courtroom, sitting here in front of the world, having the worst parts of my life, things that I've lived through, used to humiliate me. People want to kill me, and they tell me so every day. They want to put my baby in the microwave, and they tell me that," said Heard. "Perhaps it's easy to forget that, but I'm a human being," she said, adding, "I just want Johnny to leave me alone. I don't deserve this. I want to move on." Heard most recently appeared in the Paramount Plus limited series The Stand. During the trial, Heard stated that her involvement in the film had been pared down as a result of the uproar over her domestic abuse allegations against Depp. However, DC Films president Walter Hamada testified separately that Heard's character was never considered important to this film, blaming her demotion on a perceived lack of chemistry with Aquaman co-star Jason Momoa. A petition on Change.org to have Heard removed from the Aquaman sequel has nearly 4.5 million signatures, demonstrating the hostility many Depp fans have toward her and their willingness to band together online in support of the actor. During the trial, Heard's agent, Jessica Kovacevic, cited a role the actress lost in an Amazon Studios project with Gael Garcia Bernal as proof of the controversy's impact on her career, but she admitted that she couldn't be certain. "No one can say out loud, 'We're taking this away from her because of this bad press,'" said Kovacevic. "But there is no other reason," she finished. Even though her career was expected to fall apart, Heard has already completed 2 film roles. Heard will appear in 2 films, Run Away With Me and In the Fire. According to IMDb, Run Away With Me follows an American in Paris who falls in love with a model before discovering the criminal underworld of the European modeling industry. Meanwhile, in the 1890s drama In the Fire, Heard plays a New York doctor who travels to a Colombian plantation to care for a disturbed youngster. While healing the boy, she causes conflict with a priest who believes he is possessed. These listings on Heard's IMDb page have appeared following her appearance in next year's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, in which her role, as we mentioned, was significantly reduced. A petition to have Amber Heard removed from the Aquaman sequel is doing well, but it's still uncertain if this will happen. The 36-year-old actress, who was embroiled in a costly trial with ex-husband Johnny Depp, has been involved in so many rumors. According to film journalist Grace Randolph, who has a reputation for breaking this kind of comic book movie news, she would have very little screen time in next year's follow-up to the 2018 DC blockbuster. Heard, who co-stars with Aquaman Jason Momoa in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, is said to have less screen time than Momoa. The announcement comes as a petition calling for her to be removed from the picture entirely and continues to circulate online, and evidently, producers and all the WB team felt the pressure of the fans. Do the right thing, remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2. Gene Larson wrote in the Change.org description of the petition, which he created back in 2020. Peter Safran, the producer of the superhero film, put an end to rumors about Heard's involvement in July 2021. Safran told Deadline at the time, "I don't think that we're ever going to react to, honestly, pure fan pressure. You gotta do what you feel is best for the movie. We felt that if it's director James Wan and Jason Momoa, it should be Amber Heard. That's really what it was." Listen, one is not unaware of what is going on in the Twitterverse, but that doesn't mean you have to react to it or take it as gospel or accede to their wishes. Safran added, "You have to do what you feel is right for the film, and that's really where we landed on it." The sequel was supposed to be released in theaters on December 16, 2022, but it was pushed back to March 20, 2023. Following the negative publicity, The Washington Post learned that Heard had fired her public relations firm, just in time for her testimony in a courtroom in Fairfax, Virginia. Following significant negative news during her legal battle, she reportedly switched from crisis PR film Precision Strategies to Shane Communications. Clearly, Amber is furious, not only at the verdict, but at how it's affecting her career, too. What are your thoughts? Do you believe Amber deserves a job after all the lies she has told? Would it be fair for them to cut the parts that she's already recorded and worked on just because of the result of her trial against Johnny Depp? Do you think Amber will sue Warner Brothers? Leave us your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos like this. See you in the next video.